Hey y'all, so welcome back to the channel. I really hope that y'all can hear me. I'm filming this video outside. There's a lot of creek noise, it's raining, there's cars around, kids playing, so hopefully it's not too loud and you can hear me. But yeah, it's been a minute, so as y'all can see, I'm at home. I'm not on the trail right now. I've been home for probably a month and a half. No, maybe not quite yet. Probably more like a month and a week, something like that. But yeah, anyways, I'm home. Last y'all saw I was on trail and I had made the decision to go home and take a break. I'm not sure how much I explained it, but I kind of just woke up that morning and realized that my mental health wasn't in the right place. And I had been considering going home for quite some time, and it felt right in the moment. It didn't feel like it was going to get better anytime soon. A lot of y'all asked me why I didn't give Forlo a chance to catch up, and I was in contact with her every single day. But I knew that at that point, yeah, hiking with her would have been really nice, but I knew it wasn't going to solve the problem, and that I was still going to be homesick, and my anxiety was still going to be really bad. I just realized I have an audience in the window. I don't know if y'all can see them, but there's my kitties. Anyways, I got home. At first I was really excited to be home, and then I kind of realized that I needed to either decide if I was going to stay home or make the decision to go back to the trail. And it was a really hard decision. I made like pros and cons list, talked about it with Josh like every single day. It was really hard. But when I got off trail, I wasn't really enjoying myself anymore. I honestly think I got kind of burnt out on hiking, which I think is something that does happen to thru hikers pretty often. But simply put, I just didn't really want to do it anymore for the time being. Not in general. I do want to finish the AT. I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in a minute. But in the moment, I was just kind of over hiking. And I really wanted to spend some time at home. I miss my family a lot. I wanted to do other things that I'm interested in and just kind of enjoy being a normal person again for a minute. You'll have to keep in mind too that I did over 1,200 miles this year, but I also did over 700 miles last year. So I did have a break between doing those miles, but that's a lot of hiking for one person to do. So yeah, came home feeling like I needed to take a break, got home, still feel like I needed a break. Honestly, I feel like I still need a break right now. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Hopefully that makes sense to y'all. I'm sure to some of you it won't. Yeah, it is what it is. A lot of people don't understand why someone would choose to get off the trail when they're not injured or when they're not having financial problems, but in my opinion, mental health is a really important part of hiking the trail, and if you're not in a good place and you're not enjoying it, then you definitely should make the decision that's right for you, and that's what I did. Anyways, with that bad news out of the way, the good news is that I am hoping to go back next year and finish my last 980 miles I believe I have left, possibly a little bit less. I've been kind of delaying making this video because my current plans and situation have been totally up in the air. But that's kind of been another thing that's affected my decision to go back on trail that I just completely forgot to mention. Josh and I are thinking that in the near future we're going to need to buy a house. And a big part of that is because we found these rescue kitties behind me last year, and now we have too many pets to rent a place. So taking that money that I was going to use for the rest of the trail and putting it towards a down payment for a house was another really big factor in the decision when I decided to stay home this year. But anyways, my future plans, I've been kind of weighing a few different job options since I've been back home. And I'm looking for something that's going to help me figure out my career going forward. I've also signed up to take some classes starting here in a month. But I also want to do something that allows me to get back on the trail next year. So I don't know for sure what's going to happen, but I'm hoping next year I'll be able to finish my 980-ish miles that I have left. If I can't, then my goal is going to be to do as much as I can next summer and then finish the rest, as sections as time goes on. But ultimately my goal right now for the Appalachian Trail and this channel is to finish the hike that I started this year. And it may sound crazy to y'all, but I'm actually hoping to try another thru hike in the future. But I think I'm going to wait this time until Josh and I can figure it out so that he can go with me. I think if he's with me, it's just going to be so much fun, and I just can't wait for him to get to experience that and for us to get to experience it together. But with that being said, I'm thinking that that's probably going to be 3 to 7-ish years away from now. And I know that's a really big gap, but there's a lot of things in our lives that we need to sort out before we can attempt to do that. But yeah, for now the goal is going to be settle back into my life, figure out how I can finish the Appalachian Trail. Like I said, hopefully it's next year. I'm going to be testing out some new gear. The next thing I really want to get is a 3-person tent because Josh and I don't really have a tent right now that fits both of us. I mean, I do have a 2-person tent and it does fit us, but it's really tight. So I really want to get a 3-person tent. And I'll be doing lots of shorter trips around here. So I have the Appalachian Trail literally in my backyard. I'm gonna go up to Cheoah Bald hopefully pretty soon, get a really good sunset and sunrise there. Also the Benton Mackay Trail, like legit in my backyard. I can see it from my place, which is really cool. I'm hoping to get out and do some trail magic for some of the southbounders that are coming through this year, and then definitely for the northbound bubble next year. I think that'll be super fun. And yeah, that's pretty much what's going on right now. Once again, I just want to thank you guys for supporting me, watching my channel, and also especially thank you all for being patient. I know that I haven't posted in probably a month or so, and like I said, I've just really needed time. Being home is really overwhelming. It's really strange to work towards the same goal like every single day for like 4 months straight, and then just all of a sudden that's not your goal anymore, so it's been a big adjustment. But with that being said, some of y'all, so like 99% of y'all are super nice, leave super supportive and friendly comments. And then there's 1% that just leave disrespectful and rude comments. And I just want to let y'all know that when I see those comments in the future, I'm just going to delete them and probably block you from the channel. So yeah, if you feel like leaving a hurtful comment, maybe just save myself and you the time and just unsubscribe from the channel. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I'll see you all in the next video. I think my next video I'm going to actually unpack my backpack from the AT. Believe it or not, I still haven't touched it. It's been kind of difficult for me to look at it and go through it, but I really need to do it. Especially since my sleeping bag's in there and I have food in there and all of that stuff does not need to stay like packed away like that. So yeah, I think that's going to be my next video. Y'all will get to see all the gross stuff that I was carrying around, the food, probably trash, honestly. Once again, thank y'all for watching, and I will see you next time.